What up, everybody? It's your boy, the Monkey King, better known as Martial Arts T, coming to you live and direct from the Whip. This is my second time doing this one. I feel like I paused and everything too much. This video is entitled Know Your Role. And what I mean by that is if you're in any type of martial arts organization or anything like that, know your role. Or if it gets to a point where you feel like this doesn't fit, you leave. But always respect those who came before you in that art, in that school, in that gym, wherever you're training at, in that organization. You got to know your role. You got a lot of people that try to overstep their bounds too damn quick and too damn fast, thinking they know everything, you know. And the only reason I say this is because a lot of people, as you follow me on YouTube and maybe even Instagram or whatnot, you'll know, like, damn, he's in the gym doing this and whatnot. Why the fuck is he learning this damn Budo-Ryu Kai stuff? Why is he such a talker on it? You know what I'm saying? What's the deal? No more role. Let me put it to you like this. The Budo arts, the more I've learned a lot from the Budo-Ryu just from their videos. And that's one thing that's gravitated me towards them so much, is the videos, the knowledge, and whatnot. I used to say just ninjutsu, but it was always the Budo arts, you know what I'm saying? It was something about the styles of different Kempo karates I've always gravitated to. I thought about trying to learn Kempo at one time and everything and whatnot. Now I'm about to go out on this journey with an affiliation in a group and an organization that has all of that in there. Now, some of my, you know what I'm saying, traditional martial arts, like, well, why don't you put your BJJ team completely and basically do everything straight through them, since they have everything. If it wasn't for ninjutsu or the Budo arts, I wouldn't know nothing about BJJ. Second, my best friend and my two best friends, we've been rocking for some years now. Damn, well, one since like 2018. I mean, one of my friends since since 1998, 1999. My other friend since 2005. All three of us, I want to say, been rocking with each other since 2005, all the way up to now. And those are my brothers, man. You know, that's family. I just can't dip out and, you know, swing out on family like that. That's wrong. I can't be committed to my brothers, you know, and my coach. My coach been there for a while now. I'm talking about a long damn time. I'm one of what they call the three amigos, you know what I mean? And you see those two in the gym, more likely I'm at that same gym, you know, because we just roll like that. And I've never flipped, flobbled, or anything. Haven't went other places and trained for a while. Yeah, that's because a friend was like, huh? There was some politicking involved, you know what I mean? But besides that, no, you know. And with that being said, like, my original instructor in his expression of ninjutsu, he stopped teaching. He just basically retired from it, you know, and whatnot. I feel like he was a little bit ahead of his time anyway, but you know, everybody ain't got it in them, and there's a lot of martial artists that go through that. It hits them worse than others, you know what I mean? But they end up quitting. I've always kept the Budo arts, ninjutsu in my heart, and there's always been a fire in there burning and everything, and you know, this is why I have to go and I have to complete this, because without it, I wouldn't be doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I wouldn't be doing BJJ, or, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, looking at the videos and learning more about, you know what I'm saying, Budo-Ryu and everything, just, it's an awesome form, and I'll be honored to excel and do what I gotta do to get through that, the Budo-Ryu Kai, you know. and not get through it, but to continue my journey in Budo with the Budo Rukai. Let me correct myself. You know, I made a video earlier called, which was an apology, and the reason I made that is because I'm knowing my role. I made a video shouting out both the Budo Rukai plus also a student of the Budo Rukai that just happened to stay in the city, right down the road, I want to say almost less than an hour away from me, depending on where you stay at in that city. I should have did that. I should have waited. And with the knowledge and knowing that person's there and everything, you know what I'm saying, Krista Jacobson link us instead of me shouting him out and trying to get his attention and stuff like that. You know, that was wrong of me. You know, I wasn't on my role. I got caught up in the moment. And that's another reason why I kind of slowed down on videos, because I want to take this content creating and journey very, very seriously. But I need to not get caught up in the moment, not offend anybody, but also make good content and let y'all enjoy this journey in the Budo arts with me. Now, to me, like, learning at a distance and everything is good, but sometimes you want to go out there and test yourself, but you don't want to get discouraged. So I'm also trying to universally make this known for people that might not study a Budo art or might not be studying Budo-Ryu, but just studying at a distance from. They might be studying Silat or Kali because they done got into it because of the Raid movie and stuff like that. But there's no Filipino martial arts schools close to their area, not even an hour out. So they decide to go online and do it. Well, you might want to think of ways to test yourself, and you know what I'm saying. But there might be hellified Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu schools, hellified, you know what I'm saying, MMA gyms or whatnot, or I want to say coves, cells, whatever you want to call them. Because anybody can open up as long as you got a garage door almost, they can open up an MMA gym almost anywhere. You know, they clean that bad boy out, paint the walls, get the mats up, a ring in there, or build a floor ring or whatnot, and they in there. But I'm gonna throw hot tips out there. You know, if you're training in, you know, Silat, Kali, whatnot, I'm gonna give you tips. I'm gonna expose the sport combat side and, you know, how to make that lab work for you. Because when you're, you know, you can be a martial artist or you can be a martial scientist, and when you want to go out there and test your skills to make sure they're applicable out here in the streets, you became a martial scientist in my mind. So what you want to do is a lot, and knowing your role. You know, if you can communicate with the head of your association, do that. You know, communicate with them, you know, and let them know. Go in there, roll, learn, and then after that, be able to send in private videos via YouTube, whatnot, and ask, hey, I had this happen to me. I'm gonna send you this video of me rolling, and I kept getting this. What should I do? And you know what I'm saying? Then after that, you'll be able to adjust. But here goes the big question. Well, you're in a gym setting and you don't want to hurt the people in there, because that's not right. So you can't eye gouge or this and that. So it's not. You have to be able to know how to flip that switch mentally. And that's part of training. Knowing how to flip that switch, knowing that you're in a combat situation. But sometimes limitations can become power. I'm going to say that once again. Sometimes limitations can become power. And there is no what ifs in a W and an L. Period. There is no what ifs and this and that. And there's a lot of people out there that will be doing that, like, but what if blah blah blah, this and that, and they didn't have this and they didn't have that. I understand that, but you know what I'm saying, there is no what ifs. Sometimes, like, okay, my knife, this is a small knife, but this is a knife I can carry on me every day. I'm working on my whole EDC thing, and whatnot. But knowing your role, I like, excuse me, a Tonto edge, you know, and I also like, I want to say a spear point edge, or something that looks close to like a kunai, you know. Okay, is he still outside? But you're not always going to be able to grab a knife. You're not always going to be able to and whatnot. So you need to learn how to defend and properly, you know, handle yourself. Start parking over here more. But knowing your role and everything is giving an unbiased opinion, because I done trained in both. And let me let you know this. I got tired. I wanted to control the narrative also. This is the reason why I got into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. Not to really compete, but to understand. Because if I was going to be an instructor in the Budo arts now, I'm saying it the correct way. I was first saying it in ninjutsu and want to continue my ninjutsu journey, because I was always searching for a new instructor, even when I left to go to Pittsburgh in 2002. And then shortly after, when my instructor stopped teaching, I still was looking, because I had a feeling, I had an inkling in my body that he was going to quit. So I just seen the signs, you know. So with that being said, with the rise of BJJ, Muay Thai, kickboxing, and stuff like that, you've seen a lot of people getting whooped, and it just wasn't in the States. It was everywhere: China, Japan, whatnot. People who were studying straight kickboxing, or just the straight striking aspects of whatever art there, and just throwing the kickboxing on there, they were murking karate instructors, ninjutsu instructors, whatnot. They were murking them left and right. So I learned, because I didn't want to get that. I'm sitting there, why are these people? But then you'll get instructors like, you know what I'm saying, Anshu Krista Jacobson. You'll get instructors and teachers like Nobel G. Bell. They'll all openly admit the similarities between them. They're realistic. They're reality based. You know, they'll let you know. Nobel is like the realest when it comes to wushu and kung fu. Anshu Krista Jacobson is the realest when it comes to the Budo arts, period. Let me shout them out 100%. And people are like, well, they stand on the line. No, they don't stand on the line. They teaching you everything. They know, they understand their arts, their, you know, saying their path. You can see it in the way they walk, in the way they their bodies, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot, that they live that martial life, you know what I'm saying. And with that being said, you know, you have to respect that, not jump over things. So I'm continuing my journey in the martial arts, when my instructor left, and I ain't even in front. I went into the Quest Center. I went to the Dayton Bujinkan. I went down also to the Ohio Budokan. These are places here in Dayton. I even stopped in another place, but if I walk in there and it just doesn't feel right, I'm not going to train there. I'm not going to force myself just because I want that belt and and whatnot, and I might not even be getting the proper knowledge. But every time, and it's not just with me subscribing, every time I watch a video from the Budo Rukai and everything, I'm drawn in. You know what I'm saying? I'm drawn in. I'm there. I'm like, man, I gotta do it. And you know what I'm saying? I don't like the way I'm looking right now. I don't like the weight that I'm at right now. I'm at, you know, I'm at like maybe 2 something. and that should be like under 2 something. So in due time, I'm going to get my weight down. I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm going to handle my business, and I'm going to train hard and get it all done and taken care of, you know, and stay focused and stay blessed with everything. So, know your role. Don't jump over things. One of the things I was putting in my video also, that first run is oversight. My my podcast is not going to have a lot of oversight, but as I excel and I rank up higher in my martial journey, I will have oversight from the Budo Rukai, and that's just out of respect to make sure I don't overstep my bounds. So as I do this journey and I do everything and whatnot, when it's the little things, and I will be training every day. You're gonna be like, hey, how can you train every day with work and kid and whatnot? Because sometimes I'm gonna just point us on items how training every day can be. This, and the phone that's hanging up right now that I'm recording on. That also, and this bag. That's part of the training. You might be, some people might be like, what do you mean that's part of, how's that part of the training? It's EDC. You know what I'm saying? You have to, you EDC, everyday carry, your equipment, from the flashlight to the knife to the things you use to organize, simple things like wired headphones, a wallet, and so forth and so on. Like, I got some stuff in here, but some things are unnecessary. How can, you know, I might be asking myself this, and I think I got a pen in here somewhere. No, pen fell out. But I do got one right here. So, I'm also going to be going over, y'all going to see me do very budget EDC stuff to explain how to do it on a budget, keep it on a budget, and be basically patient on stuff so you can have your notepad, your pens, your wallet, your knife, your phone, but not have it everywhere in a bag and taking up a whole lot of unnecessary space and whatnot, you know. So that's another thing I'll be training on and getting done. And, you know, everybody's EDC is going to be different. Everybody's not going to carry this bag. Everybody's not going to carry the same, you know, wallet and whatnot, because it might not work for them, you know. Everybody's not going to carry the same knife. Some people might like a drop point. Some people might feel better carrying a fixed blade. It's all in. But that's some segments I'm going to have, EDC segments, which I've already started. My personal journey, that's going, and I'm learning how to separate these and throw them out there, and then let them be out there, like Budo journey, martial arts journey, you know, using the proper hashtags to catch you guys' attention and whatnot. So please continue to join me on this on my journey of Budo. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for understanding that, like, you know, only thing I'm trying to do is, right now I've been living in the tent, martial arts wise. And that's why nothing's been, you know, saying stable, concrete. Now I want my foundation to be rough, because as I excel in the Budo Rukai, the Budo Rukai is going to help me excel in my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And, you know what I'm saying, my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu ain't nothing but supplemental. That's my science lab. That's me going in there, rolling with my teammates and making myself better, because I'm constantly getting pressure, and I'm pressure testing myself against my teammates. So when I do get to go up to the Hambo and train up there and whatnot, you know, I'm gonna get pressure tested up there, but my weight will be down. You know, I'm eating healthier. My cardio will be there and whatnot, and I'm coming in there with an awesome attitude and mindset, and I'm gonna be graciously and happy to be there, hopefully I'll be able to build a great relationship with the gentleman in that I was speaking of, and we'll be able to be traveling partners and head up there and get some training in at certain times during the year and schedule them together. Like, yo, bro, blah blah blah. Maybe so. You know what I'm saying? Don't know how it, but I will let Anshu, Chris Jacobson, handle that aspect of it, and then we'll take it from there. But you know, I will be, training this because this is my foundation. This is my I don't know what the heck is going on over here. But this is my life. You know what I'm saying? This is part of me. This is a big thing. Even though I ain't training, I always kept it in my heart. 100%. So, I appreciate y'all joining me. I'm about to take this and do what I gotta do. And with all my rambling, but look forward to every Sunday like this. I will be posting, and I'm getting back. I just want to make sure I didn't overstep my bounds again. That's why I did my apology video and everything. So let me go charge my phone and get in the crib. Have a blessed day.